no, Dasharatha, to get a son. He had one daughter that he gave it to his friend because his friend was not having daughter. So he wanted daughter. Now, it happens. Now, when you don't have something, you hanker for that thing. Now, he doesn't have a son, so he's hankering for the son. He doesn't have a daughter, his friend doesn't have a daughter, so he wanted the daughter, he gave Shanti. There was a great rishi, his name was Rishi Shringa, who had never seen any woman's face from his childhood. His father did not allow to do that. But somehow, by the divine arrangement, because it was seen that Angaraja, he his in his place, because of some misunderstanding between the saintly people, all the sages left his kingdom. There is a place where he gave his daughter. That king was he did not intentionally do, but there was some misunderstanding among the sages. The sages left, so there was a great famine. Now, what is the condition? How this famine will go? How all the difficulties will go? So he has to get one sage who has never seen a woman from his childhood. So Rishi Shringa, Rishi Shringa means Rishi Shringa. He has never seen a woman from his childhood because he is born to a deer. And again, his father also was doing the austerity. Then it is said he was allured by an Apsara. And then what happened was that Apsara was now holding the child of that sage, but she did not want that. She has to go to the heavenly planets. So she placed uh, that child in the womb of a deer, and that is how Rishashinga is born. So Rishashinga has never seen a woman, neither a mother nor anybody in the forest, because his father didn't wanted his son to be a perfect brahmachari, never see a woman in his life. So he practically drove out all the female, even the birds, also animals also. So when this king came to know that there should be there should be a divine arrangement by which he gets a sage who has never seen a woman in his kingdom. So he declares it to everybody, and that is how one of the prostitutes she wanted she wanted to bring Rishashringa. That is what to save the kingdom. To save the kingdom, she wanted to bring. So she was allowed to use the wealth in whatever way and somehow bring Rishashringa. So she makes a big boat which was equivalent to an island, and she was dressed like a sage. And she took all her team; they were also dressed like a sage. And somehow they came to meet Rishashringa. Rishashringa was thinking, why is it that when these sages touch me, I feel something odd? But somehow, because making friendship with Rishashringa, they bring without his father knowing it. That is how Rishashringa is brought to the kingdom. Now what happens? Now it so happens that here the it is uh, wonderfully the rains come and all the difficulties have gone. But then the request is from the king that please marry my daughter. So Rishashinga marries the daughter, that is Dashrata's daughter, that is Shanti. Here Vashish he told to Dashratha, why are you doing all these yajnas? Because the solution, because the prashna what is coming is you should do Putrakameshti yajna. And for doing Putrakameshti yajna, you should need a sage who was very powerful from his childhood. So then they invite Rishashinga, and that is how Putrakameshti yajna is done. In that, a big Devata he comes with a big pot, and when he sees a big pot, uh, so big pot, because in that big pot, Lord is there. The Lord can become smallest to the smallest also. Because Dashrata was very much afraid. How can we even lift this big pot? The moment the big pot comes to us, we will be crushed. So that is how this big pot, it took the form of the small pot. It has a key, and we know that Kaushalya was given half. Other half they divided into two parts. But then again, Sumitra is the Kaikai is the youngest, then it will be injustice. You give two equal to Sumitra also, Kaikai also. That is why Kaikai's one-fourth portion is taken and given to Sumitra. So three-fourth has been got by, it is a half plus one-fourth, and their complete half. It was not half, sorry. One-fourth was half is given, the rest half is making two parts, that is one-fourth. And there it is, you can say one-fourth is divided again into half, that means 1/8. So like this, Sumitra has got three portions of that one-fourth, and one portion of that one portion of that half is given to one portion of the half. Like four portions of the half is made. So I think I'm wrong in my calculations. Four portions of the half is made, right? So four portions of the half, that means it should be four portions. Yeah, so three portions. A 3/8 has been got by Sumitra, and 1/8 is got by uh, that is Kaikai. Now, yesterday was Punarvasu Nakshatra. In Punarvasu Nakshatra, Rama is born. Today is also very important. 10th day is also very important. Because today in the morning hours, Bharata is born to Kaikai. Though Bharata is considered to be the smallest, but still his birth is earlier to Lakshmana and Shatrughna. In the evening time, it is Lakshmana and Shatrughna who are born. In this way, Pushyami Nakshatra, now is Pushyami Nakshatra. Yesterday was Punarvasu Nakshatra, today is Pushyami. And evening time is Ashlesha Nakshatra. In Ashlesha Nakshatra, Shatrughna and Lakshmana are born. Ashlesha Nakshatra. So we should know this. It is not just yesterday, it is also today. So it so happens now all the four are born. Before also there was a tension, now also there is a big tension. What is the tension? When all the four are born, all the four are crying. All the four are crying. One is in Kausalya's apartment, one is in Kaikai's apartment, and one is in the room of Sumitra. Two are in the room of Sumitra. Now what to do? Here two children are crying. There at least one are crying. Somehow Kausalya is trying to pacify. Somehow uh, Lakshmana is sorry. Kaikai is trying to pacify Bharata. Everybody is trying to pacify their children, but here two children. Sumitra is practically suffering. What to do? Two children are crying. Lakshmana and mm, Shatrughna both are crying. So then what to do? So what she does is she just takes the two children and runs to the apartment of Kausalya. When she runs to the apartment of Kausalya, it is Rama who stops crying. Lakshmana starts crying. Actually, see, the serial order is Ram, Bharat, Lakshmana, Shatrughna. It should be like this, na? Because now Bharata is born. In this morning hours, Bharata is born. We should make wonderful items even for Bharata also. But now, when you say, how we say Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna. That is how we say, na? We don't say Ram, Bharat, Lakshmana, Shatrughna. We don't say that. So this is the real reason. When Sumitra carried these two children, Lakshmana stopped crying and Rama also started crying. Both of them stopped crying. Now again here Shatrughna is crying, and there also Bharata is not stopped crying. So she runs to the apartment of Kaikai. I mean, she takes the child to Kaikai. There, Bharata stops crying. Shatrughna stops crying. So there is a big rahasya behind this. Because four of them, they represent Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma Parayana is Rama. He is Dharma Parayana. He is so Sushila. He comes to establish Dharma. And for having Dharma, you should have Artha also. Artha means your capacity. Whatever Samarthya Lord has given, that is known as Artha. That means everything is only for Lord, para Artha. Lakshmana Lakshmi Vardhanaha. Not a penny he has used for himself. Everything is for Lord. That is how the opulence is used for establishing dharma. That is why Lakshmana Lakshmi Sampannaha. So in this way, Lakshmana, who is the representative of opulence, is used for establishing dharma in the service of Prabhu Ram. Now, who is Bharata? Bharata represents Dharana iti Bharata, moksha. Directly now we are going to moksha, but then we'll come to kama. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So moksha means mukti hitva anyatha rupam swarupena vyavastitihi. Understanding our swarupa. What is our swarupa? Jivera swarupo hai Krishnena nityadas. This is our swarupa. We are always servant of Lord. Even though Bharata was given the kingdom by the plot of Kaikai and Manthara, though unwillingly he has got the kingdom. Unwillingly Dasharatha has given. But then Bharata did not accept. In fact, Bharata was to kill his own mother because for him Rama is everything. He goes to Chitrakoot to bring Ram back. There, when the troops come along with him, everybody from Ayodhya, they come, all the soldiers, everybody comes. At that time, Lakshmana says, seeing from top, oh, see again, here also Bharata has come. As mother, so the son. Rama told, do you doubt, Bharata? You want the kingdom, I'll give you. I'll ask Bharat, I'll give you the kingdom, you become the king. Just hearing this, Lakshmana cried. Lakshmana told, so much of faith you have in Bharat, you don't have faith in me. I was telling for your safety. And Lord told, Bharata is as equal to you. Don't doubt in Bharat's Bharata is a nature. Never doubt his nature. He is too much surrendered to me. And in this way, when Bharat comes, he is telling Ram, please come, please come. Even though he was persuading Ram so much, but still Ram told, I cannot. Then Bharat says, okay, at least give me your Paduka. On that behalf, on the behalf of your Paduka, on behalf of you, I shall take care of the kingdom. He didn't say that I want to become the king, I will take care of the king. Even though Bharata was insisting so much, but still Ram did not heed. But at the same time, Ram gave his Paduka because Vashish told, you give your Paduka then. And Paduka was given. And Bharat, he stayed outside the kingdom. As much as Lakshmana performed the austerity, even Lakshmana did not sleep even for a single day in 14 years. Even Lakshmana has done so much of sacrifice. That much even Bharat also did. He took that bhara. Moksha means mukti itva anyata rupam swarupena, being in our swarupa. We are servant of Lord. That is why we have to take the responsibility. So the responsibility was taken by Bharat. He took that burden of taking care of the kingdom, of taking care of Ayodhya Vasis. So Bharat, Bharana iti Bharataha, he has taken the bhara, and that is real moksha. Taking bhara of Lord is not so easy. Running a grahastha life is not so easy. That is also a bhara only. So what is that bhara? Those who are dependent on you, you should take them in Lord's service. You should use every samartha in Lord's service. You have children, use them in Lord's service. You have wife, your husband, you have your family members, use them in Lord's service. That is how you take care of them. You are not the proprietor, you are not the owner. Ishavasimidam sarvamit kincha jagatyam jagat. Everything belongs to Lord. We are not the owner of the things what we have got. Even the body doesn't belong to us. So bharane iti bharataha, he has taken that bhara. One has to take the responsibility of using all the samarthya in Krishna's service. For that also bhara is required. Lakshmana used all his samarthya in Lord's service, and doubting that what has been used, Everything has been used in Krishna's service by Bharata. He used all the Ayodhyavasi's samarthya in Lord's service. But he did not declare himself as a king, nor he had any interest, nor he had any desire. That is what is Bharata. He stayed outside Ayodhya, and from there, just worshipping the Paduka of Prabhu Ram. Paduka for Prabhu Ram is as good as Prabhu Ram. Just taking the guidance of Prabhu Ram, he managed to rule the entire Ayodhya on behalf of Lord. Rule in the sense not like a king, as a servant. Now, who is Shatrughna then? He is Moksha, then who is Shatrughna? Left is only Kama now. Dharma, Artha, Moksha we discussed. Who is Shatrughna? Shatrughna, Nitya Shatrughna. Who is Shatrughna? Who is Nitya Shatrughna? Who is always ready to kill the enemies. He is protecting Bharat. Bharat has stayed outside. At the same time, now there will be some enemies who can come and attack Ayodhya. Here, Shatrughna, what he's doing? His only desire is Kama means desire. What is his desire? Just to serve Bharat. That is why, when this all decision was taken, Rama will be the king. There only Lakshmana is present. Why Shatrughna and Bharat is not present? Because Bharat had gone to his maternal uncle's house. And wherever Bharat goes, Shatrughna also follows. His only desire is to serve Bharat. I will say why his desire is not there to serve Lord. Bharat is a great devotee of Lord. To serve devotee should be our desire. By serving devotee, automatically one attains Lord. It is the one who is catching the lotus feet of the devotee. That person gets Lord's anugraha first. Lord's anugraha is not for one who is directly serving Lord. Lord's anugraha is for one who is serving the devotee of Lord. Eme bhakta jana parthaname bhaktastate janaha. Who is my devotee is not my devotee, Lord says. But mad bhaktanam chate bhaktaha. Whoever is my devotee is devotee. I consider tame bhakta tamamataha. I consider that person as the greatest devotee. So now here said Shatrughna, he is Nitya Shatrughna, he is killing all the enemies also. He is protecting Bharat, and in this way he is serving Bharat. So Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha has been very nicely explained by the birth of Ram, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna. So what is then Panchama Purushartha? This four Purushartha has been explained. That what is Panchama Purushartha? That is Shabri. That is Bhakti. That is Jatayu. That is Bhakti. So Panchama Purushartha is actually Bhakti. So Bhakti means love for Lord, service to Lord. Whether he is present in before us or not, just one is just serving Lord. That is Bhakti. So four are depicting this four Purushartha, and Bhakti has been depicted by the devotees of Prabhu Ram. So Prabhu Ram has included everyone. Kevat is there. So Kevat is there. And you see so many. Ahalya is there. So many Lord has come in touch with. Gautama Rishi is there. Bharadwaj Rishi is there. Jatayu is there. To such an extent, even Kabanda became a devotee. Kabanda Rakshasa became a devotee. We discuss all these things. And Shabari's devotion is unparalleled. Nobody can really uh, beat Shabari in anything. Just waiting on the words of her spiritual master. Her Guru Bhakti is so much. At the same time, faith in the Guru and waiting for Prabhu Ram. So, seeing this, we can understand that Ramayana is actually for all of us to study and go deeper and deeper into the philosophy of Ramayana. Though it is Ramayana is a kavya with 24,000 verses divided in 7 kandas. But the Ramayana is Dharma Parayana. Rama is Dharma Parayana. Ramayana teaches about Dharma. Ramayana teaches what type of activity one has to do. Kartavya parayanaha also. What type of dharma means kartavya actually. What type of duties are expected from a living entity who has taken a human body. And if you see Balakanda, Sundarakanda, they're emphasizing on Guru Bhakti. Because Balakanda, if you see, it is Vishwamitra who is having the leading role there. Anyhow, marriage of uh, Sita and Rama is there. A leading role, leading all, if you see the Leelas, it is Vishwamitra. Nobody keeps their children's name as Vishwamitra, you know that? Because when you keep your any child's name as Vishwamitra, the whole meaning changes. That is why it is said never keep the name as Vishwamitra. He is a Vishwamitra. But when you keep any children's name as Vishwamitra, it will become Vishwamitra. That is why nobody keeps. So now Vishwamitra, why Balakand? Guru is like a child. And Guru is also very sweet, sweet looking. Because he's always serving Lord. And Guru doesn't have any hatred for anyone. That is why he is like a child. Child is innocent. Guru is also innocent. That is why Guru comes in Balakanda, Guru Tattva comes in Balakanda as well as Sundarakanda. Hanuman is Guru for everyone. Guru is one who makes a person meet Lord. So Hanuman goes and gives the message of Prabhu Ram to Sita. So Guru's work is that only, giving the message of Lord to the living entity. Now Sita doesn't come in the category of living entity, but still here it has been said, giving the message of Lord to a living entity. That is the work of the Guru. That is why Guru is sweet. It's very, very sweet. So in this way, Balakanda, Sundarakanda, they emphasize how Guru is childish also. Childish here refers to very innocent. At the same time, Guru is very, very sweet looking also. Why sweet looking? Because he's carrying Lord with him. Hridayam. Hridayam here refers to the heart. And Lord is there in the heart of the Guru. And Guru is there in the heart of Lord. That is why he doesn't know the material things. When he doesn't know the material things, naturally he is small, like he's a child. Lahanpani dega deva, Tukaram also says that. Let me always be the child, O Lord, let me always be the child. So in this way, when one is completely dependent on Lord, child also refers to complete dependence on Lord. So Lord says, I am Mata, I am Dhata, I am Pita. Sometimes we think I can do many things. But if we take the shelter of Guru who is dependent on Lord, then everything becomes very easy to be done. So now see, Balakand has so many tattvas, complete dependence on Lord. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took from Pushtimargis, that is also known as Rudra Sampradaya, complete dependence on Lord. Yes, one has to be. And this was also shown when Draupadi kept two hands up and showed that I am completely dependent on you. When one hand was kept up, no. Lord says, you have some faith in you have some strength to hold your saris. But when two hands was raised, that is why even we raise two hands and say, oh Lord, there is nobody except you. That is how two hands are raised. Complete dependence. And Guru is completely dependent on Lord, and one should be completely dependent on Guru. So Guru Tattva, it's the Guru Shishya Parampara which is flowing down. And it is Guru who connects us to Lord. That is Sundarakanda. Connection, dependence. Both has been taught in these two kandas. Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, meeting the devotees. And in this way, following the words of Father, who is very, very dutiful, at the same time, is following Dharma. So it is all plan of Lord Himself that these things should happen. Pratishtha of Bharata, increased. Pratishtham tvam agamaha. Manishat pratishtham tvam agamaha. This was the curse which was given by, we discussed this also in the 3 days. This was the curse which was given by Valmiki to a hunter by seeing that hunter killing a male bird. At that time, unknowingly this curse came out. Manishat pratishtham tvam agamaha shashwati samaha yat krauncha mitunade ekam avadi kama mohitam. This was the curse which came out, that your pratishtha will be completely lost. But where is there any pratishtha? Pratishtha means that some prestige or some honorable post for a hunter. So then he was just thinking, why did I give this curse to a hunter? Brahmaji says, no, this whole verse is nothing but whole Ramayana. So pratishtha of Lord also in Manishad refers to Balakand. But pratishtha also increased for his brothers also. Lakshmana, just see. He left Urmila and he went behind Rama. Now Sita also goes behind Rama. For Sita it is Lord's, you have two types of activities. One is for Lord, one is for your own self. So for her, both the activities are actually serving Lord only. Whatever position you have, which grahastha you are grahastha, you are a vanapra, for everybody varnashrama, there is a duty which has been given. For Sita, both the duties are relating to Lord only. But now here, Lakshmana, he gave up his duties towards his wife. Why? For a higher cause. Paramartha dharma is more important. Paramartha dharma. Paramartha dharma means for Lord. And Urmila is also so wonderful. She says, first you go and serve. I don't want to come behind you. If I come, what will happen? Now Paramartha dharma is given up by even Swartha dharma is given by Urmila. Urmila did not go behind Lakshmana. She should have also gone, like how Sita went. But then she gave up her duties, because if she goes behind, Lakshmana has to take care of her also. Lakshmana's attention will be diverted. So that is how, see, the glories of Urmila also increased. And other two wives, Madhavi and Shutakriti, they have also done that much tapasya. All the four have done tapasya. Sita going along with Rama has done. All the three, though they were in the palaces, they also did tapasya. Everybody's pratishtha has only increased. By Lord's one activity of leaving the kingdom, Lord could have told, what my father says is right, I will be the king, I will be the king. He did not fight, he just accepted. He just accepted the words of his mother Kaikai. Though Dasharatha did not say, but Kaikai emphasized. Two promises your father has given. And what is this Raghukula? Raghukula Prana Jai, Vachan na Jai. What is this, all these things then? It's only a humbug then. Just to keep the words of his mother, he left. But because he left, there is so many things behind. Everybody's pratishtha only grew by the sacrifice of Prabhu Ram. And how it is? Shashwati Samaha. That means eternally this pratishtha has grown. In fact, included so many like Jatayu, Shabri, included so many in the service of Lord. Lord wants to show to the whole world that there are so many who just wants bhakti. That is why beyond four purushartha is bhakti. Even if you see Kishikanda Kanda, Sugriva meeting Prabhu Ram, Hanuman, meeting of Hanuman with Prabhu Ram, is it not pratishtha? So this pratishtatvam agamaha, Shashwati Samaha even extends to Kishikanda Kanda also, even extends to Sundarakanda also. Though there, it krauncha mitunadekam, though this verse, this phrase applies to all the three kandas. Next balance is three kandas. But still, in Kishikanda Kanda also, the meeting of Sugriva with Prabhu Ram. In the Sundara Kanda, when the When the message is brought by even Hanuman back to uh, Rama, at that time he says there is a devotee who is Vibhishana. Vibhishana comes to have meeting with Prabhu Ram. At the time, all the Vanaras, they think that he is also an enemy. But then Hanuman says no. And Prabhu Ram, on top of that, he says a verse. He tells, Sakrudeva prapanno yastabhasmichite achite abhyam sarvada tasme dadami etat vatam mama. Even if you all consider him as an enemy, even if one time he comes and tells, I am yours, O Lord, that is enough for me to give him abhaya. So all the powerful verses has been told in Ramayana, and we are going to do it first and third Saturday now. We are going to start a new program. That is first and third Saturday. It will be in hybrid mode so that those who are living outside Mumbai, they can also take advantage. It will be in the temple, but this hybrid mode will be given only for those who are staying outside. Or we will give you the recording. You can hear the next day. Because if I start this hybrid mode, our Thane devotees are very, very lazy. Sometimes out of laziness, they will stay nearby only and they will not come. I don't want that to happen. Because in temple it should happen. It is the request of even Vaishnav Gaur Prabhu. He told, please, Mataji, start temple program, more temple programs, so that devotees start coming to the temple more and more. I said, okay. Or for me, it is very peaceful. I can sit in the house and just give an online class. But we have to extend ourselves so that Jagannath is also very happy when some kathas are going on in the temple. Jagannath is very happy when he sees the devotees also. Devotees should start coming to the temple. And it is not just for oneself. It is actually for the pleasure of Lord. Because we are all servant of Lord. For the pleasure of Lord, we should always visit the temple. That is one of the important angas of devotional service. Being in Thane, not coming to the temple. And yesterday was Ram Navami. Uh, Devotees from far started coming, but we take some of the excuses of not coming to the temple. This is not good from our side. We should try to maximum. If your health is not good, no problem. Our health is good, just try to start visiting the temple as much as possible. Saturday and Sunday, weekends should be in complete consciousness. I should not only come, I should bring my family members also, so that the next generation also grows. So I have some plans for the next generation where our young preachers like Narayana, Jumur, they all can take the lead to teach for the children of our devotees. Because our devotees, anyhow, they are being trained, but and they are young also before our senior devotees. So children of the devotees now who are doing IIT, who are doing engineering, who are doing CA, different fields, I have a special plan for Jumur and Narayana to take classes for those children. Because anyhow, we are in devotional service. Somehow we are in devotions. Our children are not taking up. So again, there is a big gap. Like if I preach to the children, there will be a big gap. If the same age group, they start preaching, yes, that will be more effective. They can understand them. Modern things they can understand. Anyhow, we have not gone through all the modern things. So there will be some gap. But in devotion service, somehow we have to bring everyone. So my request that all the devotees somehow should connect in this young generation class. I'm going to keep this program as young generation. Don't all of you don't attend because you are not young now. Your children should attend. This young generation class strictly for the youth, for the girls, youth boys, youth girls, and this will be in an online mode because they are in Nagpur. Naturally, it will be in an online mode, and then slowly, one day we can have a young generation class in the temple, seeing the time of Gayatri Mataji and Santosh. They are also the same age group, so they can also take offline class also. So these four will be responsible for developing your children who are not coming in devotional service. Your children, when you say, oh, they are not coming in devotional service, what to do, Mataji. They are not listening to us. No problem. Let them not listen to you, but somehow connect them to the young generation. The youngest is our Nayana Manjari. She will also teach them some shlokas. Will you chant some shloka? And then Chehek is also there. They both
तत्कृतपन्नाय
will do.
समास्मीति च याचते अभयं सर्वभूतेभ्यो ददामि तद्वतं मम. Its
Chant in
meaning
me.
is its meaning is Lord Rama says that if any devotee takes my name one time, is always protected by me.
Oh, wonderful. Chant again one time.
सकृदेव प्रपन्नाय तवास्मीति च याचते अभयं सर्वभूतेभ्यो ददामि तद्वतं मम.
Leap ball. So is it okay with all of you? Young generation class. Yes, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो.
हरि बोल नैन मंजरी. हरि बोल.
I want
हरि
all of you to open your audios. Is it okay? Young generation class. Aruna, your son. Srishti Sundari, your two daughters. Raksha Mataji, your daughter. Dharmishta, your two children. Shweta, Shweta is now.
Yes, Mataji, we will try our best
Yes, Mataji, I will
to
definitely try my
convince him.
best to convince him. Yes.
Because the
Yes, Mata.
IITians and doctors are taking the class, not a murkha like me taking a class. So they will naturally correct. Oh my, anyhow, my study and all, I have kept it behind. Kusum, I don't use those studies thing, but now they can use that. Kusum, your daughter or son? I don't know.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Mataji.
You should
I will
connect.
also try. I will also
Aparna
try.
Mataji, you should connect
Yes.
your daughter, daughter-in-law, and daughter also, and son also. Kamal Janjire Mataji, you can connect your children. There are two Sapnas. One is Sapna Shweta Shaha. Who is Shweta Shah? Sapna. Who is Sapna? Acha, Sapna is from Nagpur. Yeah.
Mataji from Nagpur.
She will connect. Yes. Vaishnav God Prabhu, your son, anyhow, is so wonderful. He comes to the temple. They should connect. So the timing should be in such a way it is very, very easy for everyone. Sharmila Day, what is your child? How many children you have? I don't know the background.
I have two daughters, Mataji. Both are married. I
Yeah, you
have two
should connect them.
daughters also.
So you
So
should connect them. It should be an alluring class. It will not be directly Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam. It will be giving many, many things. It should start with showing some lollipops, isn't it? And
oh,
Jumur and Gayatri are very expert in showing the lollipops. Some
I,
health conscious class, some this conscious class. They are very expert in doing that. Any of
I,
mine is costing background, so I don't know all these things. Cost accountant background. But yes, whatever I do is Ayurvedic only, completely Vedic. Even the cooking is Vedic, everything is Vedic. But they can take some alluring classes, especially our Narayana can take many, many classes based on even earth science. And IITians, naturally, they will take such classes. So, Vijay Prabhu, you can connect your daughter also in that class. And who
Sure,
else?
Mataji.
Yes. So this is young generation class, so that the next level has to be brought. So I will be guiding both of them now. That is Jumur and Gayatri, and four of them. In fact, the portions I will give to them, and they will take in their own ways. Okay, Jumur, are you ready? So we'll discuss the portions best we can take, and after that also nobody is joining. That is what to do. That then we don't have any solution for it, because our Vaishnava Prabhu was telling that how to bring the next level. I was us contemplating on that. See, they are not going to sit with old people, or they are not going to sit with middle-aged people also. They should have a completely different forum for it. And sometimes I will also address them, no doubt, but the different forum is on the different levels. Different levels. Sometimes material has to be used, matter has to be used also in Krishna service. So material knowledge, slowly what they are doing, cooking that same knowledge in Krishna service. This is all again, but that material knowledge is also required. Anyhow, I have a cost accountant background. So science knowledge and all is not so much. So scientific knowledge can be used. Scientific approach can be used. There is a book, Scientific Basis. Krishna consciousness based on the scientific basis. That book also can be used for teaching the young generation. Okay. Is God there? Use that book. I will to slap. Is God
Mataji,
there? What
add
nonsense.
something?
So if like these questions
May,
are asked,
yeah, may
uh,
I add something, Mataji?
yeah, yeah.
So yesterday only we were discussing this in the night because we were reading the Rama Ashtakam prayers of Murari Gupta. So in the God Leela, Murari Gupta is the Hanuman. So once
He's doctor also. He's doctor also.
he's doctor also, and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks him to recite the prayers, so in the first paragraph he recites that the earrings of Lord Ramachandra are like Jupiter and Saturn. So we were just stuck on that point. We were thinking like, so 500 years back, he Murari Gupta has already like understood that. Then I was asking him, how is it possible that it is looking like earrings? Then he was telling me all this solar axis and radius, and how like when the moon is full moon, then Jupiter and Saturn are on both like sides. So I was telling him, you should really teach these things to the young generation because this is so exciting. So they will be instantly like attached to it.
Yes.
So I think we
So
can
this
use those
so
references.
Narayana is very expert in astronomy also, very good. So they can use his knowledge. In the childhood he used to read all these things. So many things he used to read. And somehow by Krishna's mercy, he has this knowledge, you should use it. Whatever knowledge you four of you have, that is even Sanatan Prabhu also has, that is Santosh, uh, all four of you, discuss, use the knowledge in Lord's service, bring the younger generation, because it's very difficult for the parents to convince their children. And when the children are not taking up, it is very difficult for the parents even to tolerate such situation. I can understand. It's very difficult. When you see your children are not taking up devotional service, you want to speak, but you are not able to speak. Because if you speak, naturally they'll fight with you. There will be always a disturbance in the house. But somebody else speaks, yes, they take it up. So somehow connect everyone. And even if don't want to connect, no problem. Even if two children are connecting, it is a success of the program. Okay. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. So going to the farms today after Ramayana. Today is Pushyami Nakshatra. Today is Ashlesha Nakshatra, very important Nakshatra. Ashlesha Bali Nakshatra. That means it is for Adishesha. Adishesha is Lakshmana actually. Adishesha is the supporting, you say substratum for our existence. Substratum for our existence is Adishesha. Adishesha's nakshatra is Ashlesha nakshatra. That is why today going and on behalf of everyone will be performing Go Puja. Okay, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.